I'm back, my sweet. Did you miss me? I missed you as well. Look what I caught. I don't normally bother hunting for pheasants. There aren't many of them in the forest, and there's not much on them I could save as a trophy, aside from the feathers. But I thought they might make a good change of pace. I see you've been keeping busy. Is that one of my shirts? Let me see it. You can hardly tell it was torn in the first place. And here I thought I would have to use it for rags. I don't know how you do it. I never had the skill for sewing, nor the patience. I've said it before, but you truly are good with your hands. Thank you, my dear. I don't know what I'd do without you. Here, sit with me. I've been thinking. You've been so good for me recently. You've done everything I've asked you to do without complaining, and you've done it well. And you even go out of your way to do things that I don't ask you to do, like mending my clothes. Of course, you could just be putting up an act until you have the chance to run, like you did before. But I don't think you'd do that twice, little lamb, would you? Good. I'd hate to have to punish you again, especially considering how long you were bedridden the last time. But enough about that. We don't need to talk about past mistakes. Like I said, you've been good for me. And because you've been so good, I think you deserve something special. I don't want you thinking I don't appreciate you after all. So, I've decided that tomorrow, if the weather holds, we'll go and have a picnic in the forest. How does that sound? I knew you'd be excited. It's been some time since you've gone outside, so this will be a good chance for you to get some fresh air and stretch your legs. I have the perfect spot in mind, too. I'm sure you'll like it. I'm going to clean these. I thought we could have one for dinner tonight, and save one for the picnic tomorrow. You can help me cook them. I know I have a habit of cooking meat too raw for your taste. We're nearly there. The clearing should just be up ahead. I didn't expect the walk to tire you like this, my sweet. You look as though you're going to faint any second. You really have been inside too long. Perhaps I should carry you back once we leave. I wouldn't want you wearing yourself out completely. Not like this, at least. Here we are. What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it? I found this clearing during a hunt. As far as I know, I'm the only one who knows about it. It's too far off the beaten path for most humans to find. Follow me. I know the best place to sit. This rock is far enough from the water to stay dry, and gets enough sun during the afternoon to be warm. It should make the perfect spot for our picnic. That being said, it might be uncomfortable to sit on a rock for so long, and I wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable. So why don't you sit in my lap instead? That should be more comfortable for you. I remember the first time I asked you to sit in my lap. You were so bashful then. You could hardly look me in the eye after. You've come a long way from the shy little lamb you used to be. I'm proud of you, of course. But there are days where I miss the faces you'd make. They were darling. But that's nothing for you to worry about. You're being good, and that's what matters. Here, take your time and eat as much as you'd like. This is a reward after all, and I packed more than enough for the two of us. In the meantime, I can keep myself busy. Did that hurt? I'm sorry. I suppose I got too excited. I was just thinking how bare the back of your neck looked. I've marked you almost everywhere else by now, but I somehow missed this spot. Is that better? You even said thank you. This is what I used to dream about when I first began watching you. Being able to sit with you in my arms, where you belong, with no one else to disturb us. Being able to take you to my favorite places. Being able to kiss you. Just like this. And if you keep being good for me, then we can keep doing things like this. There are lots of places in the forest I could show you, you know. I know a cave with stones that glow at night, and a field of flowers where the butterflies like to rest in the spring. And when the fall comes, I know the perfect hill to watch the harvest moon rise from. It's odd. Before I saw you, I never dreamt of these things. I never thought about having someone to spend my life with. I spent years living alone in that cabin. Hunting was the only thing that gave me any purpose. It was all I needed. I was a lonely man, my sweet. I didn't realize how lonely until I saw you. Once I did, all I could think about was how much I wanted to be with you. I truly believe we were meant to find each other. I love you with all of my heart. Truly, I do. And I'm happy that you finally understand that. Say it again. Say that you love me too. I'll never get tired of hearing you say it. It's sweeter than any song I've ever heard. You haven't touched the rest of your food. Are you done eating? In that case, why don't you go and explore the clearing? You could pick some flowers to decorate the cabin with. Would you like that? I thought you might, but before you get up, turn around for a moment. I'll never get tired of kissing you either.